We have now followed Amanda and Hunter through multiple steps in creating their IDP. They've assessed their own interests, investigated career pathways, analyzed their current training, and set goals. The last letter in IDP stands for plan. And without a plan of how they are going to use the information and knowledge they have gained about their career aspirations, Amanda and Hunter both know that the probability of maximizing their training and moving quickly into a job of their choice is small. Both the NIH and NSF have requirements that institutions with funds supporting postdoctoral researchers and graduate students must have IDP processes in place. And many institutions and universities have required IDP forms or templates. You should take the time to search out at your institutions what IDP policies and resources are in place. Many institutions have postdoctoral associations, PDAs, or postdoctoral offices, PDOs, that help postdocs with these issues. Most PDOs and PDAs are supported by the Graduate School or Office for Research. Many universities also have career offices and services available to graduate students, and they too can provide assistance in putting together an IDP. Another important consideration when putting your plan together is integrating your professional development with your current responsibilities and obligations in your postdoctoral position. For example, Amanda has as one of her goals increasing competency and ability at public speaking and presenting her work. Her department has a weekly journal club where researchers get together to read new papers or present preliminary data. Amanda decides as part of her IDP she is going to lead at least 3 journal clubs during the winter semester. The journal clubs are milestones in her plan and a way to hold herself accountable for increasing her public speaking. However, she wants to do more than figuratively check the box. Amanda knows she wants to be competent at public speaking and improve her abilities in effective communication, complex research, and scientific concepts. She can do this in many ways. She could start by meeting with her advisor and talking about what people in her field expect from a research presentation. Some universities offer short courses and workshops on public speaking, and Amanda registers for a weekend-long workshop offered by her PDO. Some opportunities are not going to be easily integrated into your current postdoc obligations or found at your training institutions. For example, Hunter wants to get experience in teaching, and the only opportunity he has is by teaching a course at the local community college. He shares with his advisor his need for getting teaching experience and the opportunity to teach a course at a local community college. This will require leaving the lab early on Tuesdays and Thursdays for the next 10 weeks, not to mention the hours he will need to spend on the weekends preparing his lectures. His supervisor, however, points out that they are planning to submit a manuscript at the end of the month, and is concerned that Hunter will not be able to complete the needed research on time if he is also teaching a course for the first time. Hunter proposes that if he completes his research on time for submitting the manuscript, then they will work out a schedule for the next semester for Hunter to teach a course. Putting in deadlines and necessary steps to complete his part of the research project in time to submit the manuscript becomes a short-term milestone in his plan, and the long-term milestone is coordinating with the local community college for the possibility of teaching in the future. Both Amanda and Hunter use specific milestones with clear deadlines and outcomes when making their plans. As we mentioned in our very first video, an important aspect of any good career plan like the IDP is revision and reevaluation. As you learn more about career options and you start making goals and milestones for your professional development, you might find that your interests changed, or as you develop a new competency, new opportunities become available. Non-work aspects of your life may change too, and that could impact the career options you want to pursue. Take the time to sit down and think about your current training, obligations, and the goals you have outlined for your IDP, and decide when is a good opportunity to revisit parts of the IDP process. What may work best for one person, say reviewing their IDP every 4 months, may not work for another. Imagine that we have once again met with Hunter and Amanda on their first day of their postdoc, as we did in the first video of this series. Now they have both thought about their career interests, have started working on an IDP, and they both have clear ideas of what they expect to accomplish during their postdoctoral experience. At the end of their postdocs, they compare notes and both feel very prepared for taking next steps in finding a job and starting their own independent careers. How they accomplished this, however, was very different. They took advantage of the opportunities at their work, at their institutions, and through their professional societies, but in very different ways. Developing IDPs provides structure to their career development, but the plans and goals they created were individualized to their own interests, values, abilities, and work obligations.